Hello again. This week I have another review, and right here I'm actually holding the catalog. Now this catalog is the House of a Thousand Mysteries of Vic Lawston, but this is a supplement catalog. It's not the full catalog, so I'm going to review the supplement because it's really nice. It has, a lot of the same products, but it's got some that are not in the main catalog. So I want to review this one this week because I really like the artwork on it, and it shows a lot of the items that we saw in the comic books. So let me put it here to the side. I have here some products that I came across in my storage, and I'm going to be reviewing each of them one by one. Not in this particular show because we're reviewing a totally different item today, but I wanted to show you guys. Over here you got the famous chattering, clacking teeth, talking teeth. And this is sold by Honor House, Johnson Smith. And then this is an original sneezing powder from the 1930s and stuff. As you can see, the envelope itself is really old. I also have here one item that a lot of people have been asking me to review, which I'm going to probably do in a couple of days. This is the Magic Smoke or Smoke from Fingertips. This is an S.S. Adams product. Of course, this one here is done by Franco, but it's an S.S. Adams that Franco repackaged. Franco just has really, really nice artwork. Super cool. Then over here I have the spy glasses, so the see behind glasses. Now the way these glasses work is, if you see, you have a mirror, so when you put it on and you look to the side, you could see what's going on behind you. Not a great seller, you know. They advertised it a lot in Honor House and stuff. And then we have the famous pocket spy telescope. You know how they always show the girl. Then we have the switchblade comb, a very popular novelty from the 70s. And crazy faucet. I just wanted to show you guys because I took out some of the products and I said I'll show you guys what I'm gonna, so you can look forward to see what I'm gonna be reviewing in the future. And also, of course, I'm going to be reviewing more of the monsters and stuff. I'm actually kind of upset because I've been looking for the 6-foot Frankenstein and Dracula poster, and I only found the Dracula with the original box. I don't have an idea where I put the Frankenstein. But anyway, let me put up the ad right now. As you can see, guys, this is the ad, and I want you to look carefully at this ad of Honor House. This ad appeared probably late 70s, early 80s, and it was seen in quite a few comics, both DC and Marvel. And it was for the American Indian hand wrestling kit. But if you look very closely at the ad, you will see that where the elbow is, right there in the ad, where the elbow is, everything looks normal, but then from the elbow it's totally twisted the opposite way. The ad looks freaky. I never noticed that until somebody actually pointed it out to me. Where actually the arm is totally in reverse. So it's going, and again, you're watching the ad up there and you can see what I'm saying. The arm is totally reversed. So let me take the ad away, and now let's look at the actual kit. Now everybody knows in the 1970s, everything from jiu-jitsu, karate, devices that can make you strong and powerful. They would always say, fear no man, you're going to be the strongest person in the block. And they always say you're black and your friends will all be the envy of your friends, and all the girls will want you and all this stuff. But if you look very close, although this is kind of hard to see because the box is kind of faded, but it does say, be the strongest arm in your neighborhood, challenge anyone on your block, be a hand wrestler and win. Okay, now this device is the American Indian hand wrestling kit, and it's a very simple device because it actually, it is kind of cool, and it was made in Jackson Heights, New York. So, and it was made by a Swedish Health Products is the name of the company that manufactured it. And it was, I always wanted it as a kid, and I wound up, finally getting it. Now, this one particular right here that I have is missing the armrest. I have another one in mint condition, which I think I've reviewed in the past years ago. I couldn't find it right now, but anyway, the way it works is without, it has like a little round armrest here, so you can use it for your left or right arm, and you would grab it and you would pull it. And now the base itself, when you take it out of here, it's a very hard wood base. See? It's not like a cheap cardboard or anything like that. So it actually weighs I would say it weighs about 2 to 3 pounds. It's not that light. But this one here, as you could see, it's actually missing the instructions and a few things. I thought it was whole because it has the box. The other one doesn't have the same box as this one, but I think it's in better condition. I think I reviewed it in the past. I'm not sure 100%, but the way it would be, and let me tell you something, if you really look at it, it actually would help you, because if you would put your arm and you pull and pull, it's going to be like one of those spring tension hand workers that you would go, the springs like that. So it does help. It does actually probably work. But the advertising for comic books was always more than what you would get, or it would make you. It would say that it's going to make you a professional and no one's going to defeat you. We all know how that goes, right? Now, anyway, guys, I'm going to put it to the side here. Let's go over this supplement catalog from Vic Lawson. Now, as you guys know, Vic Lawson in the early 60s and late 60s, he always used his little monkey here. That was part of his catalog. Every catalog he had, the monkey was his helper or mascot. See, the House of 1,000 Mysteries, and they were located in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And he drew most of his catalog, so a lot of the artwork here is actually hand-drawn by him. And as you can see now, see? The Life of the Party. Yes, believe it or not, this one book here is sold even today. It's not, which is funny because it's really like 8-10 pointers on how to do a spook show, but it's not really that exciting. But yet, it was very popular for its time, and for some reason, I don't know why, but it still sells pretty good. Okay, so I was just looking at this here because there's no exchanges. The nature of magical good prohibits their exchange. The secrets of the effect is involved, and once this has been revealed to you, we cannot exchange or refund the purchase. Okay, I could see that's a good thing for not having a money back guaranteed. So this way you don't have to worry too much about people returning stuff. And especially back in these days, whether you gave the money back or not, there was no way of them really hurting you. Today, there's all this feedback stuff that kind of gets all over the place, So you see, most of the catalog is actually magic tricks, and of course, it's the artwork in it is phenomenal. But they do have also some jokes and novelties. See, here is Smoke from Fingertips. And then you also have this one here, which is Pops. Oh, no, actually, that's a puzzle. That's done. Snowstorm Tablets, Insult Cards. I love this artwork. This artwork brings back so much memories. In fact, I think I would always look at the cartoon, and the cartoon is what sold me the stuff. It wasn't the actual description. I would read the description afterwards, but the cartoon would either sell me or they lose me. But see, guys, now the supplement is like the regular catalog. I mean, it's got quite a few pages, so for a supplement you would think this is a full-size catalog. But you see, over here we have Water from a Dollar Bill. That's that novelty itself, believe it or not. I don't know if anybody remembers the F.A.O. Schwartz magic set that was sold, and actually the box was like blue or red, And a lot of people from the 70s and stuff would go to FAO Schwarz in New York and buy it. That's one of the magic tricks that actually came in one of the sets. Now, I have those sets. I'm going to probably review them as I start running out of products, but there's so many novelties that I still need to review that I probably have a couple of months to go before I start going into other things like magic sets. And you see here, a lot of the stuff that they sold were plans by UF Grant. And UF Grant was an awesome company, of course. And okay, see, Secret Wonder Mirror, I think I've said that before. That's a two-way mirror, so it's actually a very thin cellophane type of material. It's kind of, you know what this would be considered today, a window tint. But back then they would cut, I think it was 8 by 10 or 11 by 14 piece and sell it to you as a two-way mirror, But in reality, it was just a piece of window tint. Very, very flimsy. I have an original of it, those somewhere. I mean, today I went to my storage 11 o'clock this morning, and I was there till 8:30 p.m. And after I ate dinner, man, I came to work, but it was a tough one, man. It was very tough. Now, as you guys can see, here is Fireball Production. We also have here, well, the old magic tricks, of course. This is like, let me keep going through the pages here so that you guys, I'm just trying to see so that you guys can see the Mysterious Egg production. You see that a lot but just, the best part you guys got to see is the Secret Wonder Mouse. I reviewed that not too long ago. You guys just got to see, and you got to really say the artwork of this stuff was phenomenal. Look at this, the hot seat. This guy's like shooting up in the sky. His tongue is out. I mean, it's great. This one here, the comical shirt pull. This is a really nice magic trick. And jumping hat. I never seen the jumping hat, but of course, this magic trick here, man. Abracadabra Magic Shop took that to the next level. They put that in every single comic book out there. And all it really was a piece of aluminum foil that you would put in each eye, and then when you blink with a strong light pointing, that's what the trick is. And actually what you got for that with the instructions on how to do it, very, very cheap item, and 50 cents, they made a killing on it, actually. This one here, the Mystery House. If anybody still has an original one of this and you can reach out to me, I would appreciate it, because I lost mine in 1995. I haven't found any more. I was hoping somebody would have it and maybe they could, send me a copy of it or something. But the Mystery House, one of the things with the Mystery House, what it really was is it had like a little haunted house and a card, and then when you fold it in the middle and you match A with B, then you would find the ghost. So it's very cheap. It's not a big thing, but I would love to have that particular item. I've looked for it and I can't seem to find it anywhere. Bob, the owner of Abracadabra Magic Shop, says he has. I don't know. He's been telling me, and not yet. But here's Throw Your Voice. But like I said, if you guys do have the Mystery House, please contact me. I would appreciate that. And here, let me see what else. Magic tricks. Okay, need to show this one here. The Arabian. This is kind of the Arabian tent. It's a real nice trick, and it's also you find this trick in UF Grant. There's a thing called carton boxes or UF Grant something, but it shows you how to actually construct the trick. And it's a really nice trick. It's effective. Here is the famous money maker. See, dedicated almost an entire quarter page to that. And then what we have here the 6 modern levitation seats. All really, everything that the Vic Lawson actually sold were plans on how to build the tricks, which is good because you're selling paper stuff, and you don't have to buy too much about. Here's the Joy Buzzer. Of course, these are all early S.S. Adams photographs and early Johnson Smith, and of course, He didn't draw them, but obviously he puts them on here because it's who doesn't. In other words, you could not have a mail order company in the 70s without having the Joy Buzzer. The Joy Buzzer and the X-ray glasses were standards. Here we have a bunch of plans. You can buy, and again, they're all UF Grant. Rubber dollar. Remember the rubber dollar? You always saw that in the Johnson Smith catalog. Which is really, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's just fun to snap it with your hands. You know, it's like one of those devices, like the fidget device. The rubber dollar is phenomenal because it's cool to just pull back and forth. Here are the invisible gun, which is really what this is. It's an SS Adams product that you would put a cap in and you hold it underneath your fingers. It's called the bingo device. And when you go like that, that's how it's shot. So that's what this item actually is. And this is the vanishing key. Everybody knows that. And then we have here, escape. Again, all magic tricks. We're not seeing any classics here. They're all the same ones that all the companies. See, here is Money Making Magic Secrets Exposed. And again, you buy for like 50 cents and you get a bunch of them, which is funny because a lot of the tricks you would buy here for $1 and stuff are included in when you buy those packages. The ghostly card, really nice trick there. Again, most of Vic Lawson was magic, so there's still a lot of. Now this luminous ghost here, all it really is just a skull that glows in the dark poster, and Johnson Smith came out with that in the 1920s, I believe. This one here, Honor House sold it. It's a rubber hand. I believe I did review that or had it in one of my early videos, but I'm still going to find it and review it again because the reviews I'm doing now is actually it's different. I'm taking one product at a time and I discuss as much as I can on the product. Just like with this American hand wrestling kit, I mean, there's so much. It was not a popular product, but it was always advertised. So I want to review everything that I have, everything that's in comic books, which is a lot of stuff. I mean, this Super Karate Made Easy. When I bring mine out, there was an ad that they used to run with this guy here, and it included a 6-foot poster. There was a karate practice dummy. As soon as I find that, I'll show you both the dummy and that particular book. Although there's 2 different dummies, but this one here used one. Real Secrets of Ventriloquist there. See, Judo. Hypnotism Revealed. See. A lot of books about hypnosis in the 1970s. The Magic Pen, which it really was, it's like a rubber band in the one corner. You pull up the top and it rises, and see. And here we go. See, again, hypnotism by request. Here he has the guy instead of the lady, and then with 25 lessons, there's a lady there. I like the lady one better. This one is okay. It's the same guy with the stars in the background, but I prefer the other one. See? Okay, so now, since it's a supplement, which I'm very surprised for being a supplement, it does have a lot of pages, right? Let me see, but the art, see, Ketsugo, this is also a very famous Honor House ad right here. Knife through coat, very cool. It's similar to the knife through, here, Strongman Stunts. That's another very famous. That was sold by Joe Weider, the Honor House. It was sold, and here is another one, How to Walk Through Steel. Oh, that's the picture they used, but over here for like, what is it, $350? That was a lot of money back then. You get all the secrets in one shot, Again, they're all, this is an SS Adams little booklet, 102 Magic Secrets, I think it is. They're all UF Grant material, 99% of it. Over here we have, Love letters, magic tricks, Shazam, 25 lessons in hypnotism. I'm surprised he doesn't use here the other, the guy hypnotizing the girl. I mean, it is 25. Although they used to use that one for 25 hints, which is a pamphlet with 25 hints and it has the hypno coin attached to it. When I was young, I didn't know the difference between the two. I thought that the book and the plan and the hypno coin were the same. I used to wonder why American Circle would run two ads that were very similar, and one said free thing and the other one didn't, but it's actually one is a magazine and the other one's a pamphlet. Or not a magazine, a booklet, just like the one I'm holding here. See the sex indicator. Oh, here it is. Monster Mechanical Man. That's the one that looks like a Frankenstein that Abracadabra Magic Shop would send. So here is the ad for that, see? How cool it is. It's a great ad. And then we have here walking through a steel plate. Another thing Abracadabra Magic Shop would sell like crazy. And you know what? Not everybody had the ad on how to walk through a steel plate. Like that was a magic trick that even a few years ago you couldn't even find anything about it on the internet. It was very obscure, and that made it one of those items that people like, what was it? And that's what's so cool about it. But look at the artwork. Look at the face on the guy. He's going to pop the balloon. And okay, here's the famous floating handkerchief or the dancing handkerchief. Very old. Now, there's some people that actually make versions of this that sell for almost $2,000, which is crazy. Chuck did make 3 of them for me. They're a couple $100. I haven't sold them because I have them on Etsy. But I was going to sell one because I was going to keep one for myself. But it's phenomenal. I mean, you got to see it. If you go to the YouTube channel under Chuck, and you'll see the handkerchief, how it actually, he puts a cork on the bottle and everything. It still moves inside. It's so cool. See, Vanishing Pony. This was very famous. You could see this one in a lot of ads from Franco-American Novelty. I'm sorry, not Franco, Honor House. You see it in Johnson Smith catalogs. You also see it in the original Fun Factory, the company I took over. Okay, so you go here. We're almost getting to the end now. Actually, this catalog has almost 56 pages. Wow. And I thought it was for being a supplement, it's kind of funny. Okay, take a look at all the novelties over here. This one's really cool. Floating Girl Suspension. This one here is also Johnson Smith right here. You can see that a lot. The Girl in the Shower. The Girl in the Shower is very close to the King Tut's S.S. Adams novelty, where it's a girl in the shower, and when you hit the top, the girl pops out, or it's a little small device. But it's the Girl in the Shower. I think it's old. It goes back to the 1940s or 30s, actually. Okay, so as you guys could see. Okay, which is this one here? Mechanic. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was something different. Color changing knife. I see that in a lot of magic shows today. They still use that. Oh, here, Flowers from Fingertips. Definitely an Honor House. Not Honor House. Abracadabra Magic Shop novelty. You saw it a lot. See? Super cigarette act. You don't see too many acts about cigarettes today. Today they tell you, they don't mention. Today, actually, there's no magic that's actually sold that uses cigarettes. It's very rare. Because they try to promote, the smoke is bad, obviously. Back in those days. Oh, here the magnetic pups. Very famous pups. And then we get to the back here, 58 pages. Pretty good. And then there's some final product. This is the book I was telling you, The Grant's Victory Carton Illusion. If you get this book, it actually has how to make the Aladdin's tent in there, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm almost sure, because this is a really nice booklet there. And then at the end, the human hen and all this. But anyway, guys, if you could do me now. This catalog, I thought it said the year. It's got to be 1970, because Vic Lawson is oh, here it is. Sorry, 74, copyright in 1974. Again, I want to see if you guys could really help me out in finding the mystery house, or sometimes they used to call it the spook house right here. Here they call it the mystery house. There's some catalogs and there's some ads on comic books that they'll call it the spook house. But if you can, please, guys, I really need your help in finding this product. I have almost every product out there, but again, I had a fire back in 1995, 96, I think it was, and I lost about 3 storage units filled with items. I lost a fortune there, believe it or not. All my Aurora model kits, except for 4 of them, got burned. But having said that, guys, thank you.
Ready to shatter everything you thought you knew about ancient Egypt? Occam's Pyramid by Eddie Guevara and Chuck Caputo isn't just a book, it's a revelation. Dive into hidden passages and uncover forgotten water-powered technologies that rewrite history. Imagine secrets so groundbreaking, they change everything we thought we knew about the Great Pyramid. Guevara and Caputo take you on a thrilling journey beyond accepted history, revealing breathtaking mysteries and astonishing new theories. Get ready to question everything. The truth about the pyramids is finally revealed. Grab your copy now.
I want to thank you for taking this trip down memory lane with me today. If you are as passionate about vintage novelties and mail-order treasures as I am, please be sure to check out House of the Unusual for more unique finds. You can see more of our archives and exclusive contents at our YouTube channel, House of the Unusual. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another trip into the world of nostalgic magic. Thank you for watching.